Got a quick video out in the town waiting for my wife. She's in the dentist. And I was looking at YouTube videos and the thought came to me, like, damn, this is just like being in prison. So if you ever wonder what it's like in prison, just like YouTube. Yeah, everybody talking about somebody else, worried about what somebody else is doing, worried about what somebody else is saying, worried about how they're doing it, and not looking at themselves. Because really, they're all doing the same thing. I would say this is like level 2, where everybody's worried about the next man. Can't nobody do what they want to do because somebody's got to talk about it. Somebody's got to make a comment about it. Somebody basically is in somebody else's business they shouldn't be in. Now, if you ask me, anybody can come on here and say whatever they want to say, and nobody should say shit about it because they're doing what they want to do. Then you got some people saying how they don't live that life anymore. But goddamn, if you don't live that life anymore, then why are you speaking about it? Why do you get angry when you listen to another video and it talks about something you represented, got the short end of the stick? Why do you get angry about it when you hear something happen and there was no retaliation? If you don't live that lifestyle no more, then you don't live that lifestyle no more. You know, you shouldn't even be speaking on it, really. It should just be oh well, it happened. But instead, you post a video about it, angry, mad, chest all out. You don't represent something, but you put pictures on there of you representing the color. But like I said, anybody can put whatever they want to put on here. I'm just saying, when you speak on something, look at your own self before you speak on it. It's real easy to quickly judge somebody, but it takes a whole lot of knowledge or thinking before you judge somebody. Judge yourself. Maybe if everyone judged themselves first rather than speaking on the next person, maybe everything could just flow nice and smooth. Kind of like a prison yard. When everybody's doing their time and minding their own business, then everybody can make money and do their time. So those of you that wonder, what is it really like in prison? Just look at YouTube, and that's what it's like. When I first went to prison, they told me prison is like a soap opera. If you can survive it in there, you can survive anywhere. And all these videos that I've been looking at recently, just taking shots at other content makers. And I don't see no purpose in it, other than you don't got nothing really educational to talk about. You know, you want to guide the youth in a better direction where they can succeed and not go to prison. But that's not guiding them. That's just showing them it's cool to talk about other people, other channels. It's cool to worry about what other people are doing. That's what you're teaching them. You're not teaching no guidance. That's not guidance. That's not educational. And it sure in the fuck ain't schooling anybody. Because half the shit you're saying, it could be true to you. It's not true to everybody else. Every man lives their life how they want to live it. Every man judges something how they want to judge it. But it's knowledgeable when you keep it to yourself. When you put it out there, you're just opening doors so someone can attack you. And yeah, some people take it offensive when other people say something about another faction taking a loss. But at some point in time, every faction takes a loss. There's no winning in this game. There's no winning in the prison lifestyle. When you're in prison, you do things so you can win in there, so you can succeed in there, so you can get what you want to get in there. But when you're out here, it's a whole different thing. Don't live inside when you're outside. Live outside. Don't do your freedom like you're doing time. It doesn't make no sense. When you speak about education and getting the youth to go on a certain path, then you get them to go on a certain path. Don't get them to hate on other people for something they put on YouTube. Most of the audience are people that haven't been to prison and just wondering what it's like. They like to hear the war stories. They like to hear when somebody gets stabbed. But let's be real. People don't get stabbed every day. People don't get stabbed every week. Be truthful about it. Don't make it sound like a big war that goes on 24 hours a day. And yeah, don't get me wrong. You stay ready 24 hours a day, but people aren't getting stabbed 24 hours a day. If you're going to put it out there like it really is. Be truthful and tell them it's a whole bunch of gossip. Tell them gossip is what gets people whacked for no reason. Gossip is what gets people deemed no good for no reason. In this day and age, it's called hating. And that's what most of the people are doing on here is hating. They're hating on the next man. When every man is trying to make money off YouTube, somebody else got to hate. Same thing goes on in prison. If somebody gets dope and somebody else don't got none and they want some, they're going to hate. If somebody's making money and the next man ain't making none, he's going to hate. If someone got the plug and got the shit coming in and somebody else can't have none, they're going to hate. Same thing going on YouTube right now. Now, for those of you who might listen to this and take this offensive, before you take it offensive, think about what I'm saying. This is not teaching. This is glorifying. When you hate on another faction because of where they live, you're glorifying what you used to represent. Bottom line. When you can spread love and respect to everyone, no matter where they're from, that's teaching somebody something. But instead, when we get on here and take shots at this person and that person, right away you want to smut somebody up. You're acting like you're in a level 2. You're in a level 2 and you're trying to make yourself look like somebody you're not. Regardless of what kind of status you held before, regardless of where you've been, all that shit's out the window. You're not in there no more. Yeah, it sounds like a good story when you're telling somebody that's never been there about how your status was so high and how you were ranked and how you were calling shots and all that shit. It all sounds good, but it's not educational like you say you're trying to push to the younger generation. When you talk about status, then you're telling the younger generation that they can go in there and get some status. When you're talking about running a prison yard, you're telling them they're capable of running a prison yard. That's not teaching. You're teaching the wrong message. You get angry when a story comes out that don't have nothing to do with you, but it had something to do with an area that you might have represented, Northern California, Southern California. You can't come on here and be angry at when somebody else tells a story that your faction took a L. Because really, every faction took a L. Some took more L's than others, but at some point, they got the W. You know, numbers is a big thing in prison. But when the numbers aren't there and it's an even match, it's a fair game, then there's no winners and there's no losers unless you just got your ass knocked out. Then you lost. You get yourself up, clean yourself off, and you get ready for the next one. You know, don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on the past. Live in the present. Teach, educate the youth like you're supposed to be doing. You know, it's getting way out of hand. I'm listening to these YouTube stories, and all I hear is somebody talking about the next person. Like, goddamn, that's the shit that gets people whacked in prison. And that's what they teach you, or they're supposed to be teaching you, is keep your mouth shut. Don't worry about what somebody else is doing. It's their business. You let them do their business how they want to do it. If they fuck up, let their own people tell them they fucked up. You know, you worry about your own. You worry about yourself. You carry yourself in a certain way where people are going to respect you. And that's what you should be worrying about. When you're taking shots at other channels, other people, then you think you're getting respect? No, you're not getting respect. You're acting like the Young and the Restless or All My Children or something. And who tunes into that? People that stay home and do nothing. You know, like the other one goes that you might know about is one life to live. You got one life to live. Now, if you're gonna live it one way, live it one way. If you're not, then don't. You know, just keep pushing forward. Now, if that's how you like to do your time, is gossiping about people and trying to smut people up and trying to find some bad paperwork on somebody, if that's how you do it, then, you know, that's how you do it. Say it. Say that's how you do it. Say you're out to investigate people. That's not teaching the youth. That's not guiding nobody. That's making yourself look bad. You know, if somebody has bad paperwork, so fucking what? You're on the streets. Why are you gonna worry about somebody's paperwork on the streets? That's some fucking way out shit. Live your life like you're on the streets and, you know, worry about you and your family. And if you're interested in guiding the youth and teaching the youth something, then don't teach them like this. Because you're not teaching them nothing. You're teaching them that they don't want to go to prison, but you're teaching them how to be a whole different way. You know, now I don't know how many youngsters listen to these YouTube channels, and you know, I can't tell you that. But I guarantee you, if someone's listening to it that never been to prison, and you're trying to guide them in the right path, you're not guiding them in the right path. You're teaching them it's okay to talk about people. It's okay to try to find smut on people. It's okay to disrespect people. That's what you're teaching them. You're teaching them how to go to prison and get whacked. You know, you're teaching them how to go to prison and be no good before they even get there. Teaching them the right way. You know, I'm not taking shots at no particular group, no particular channel, you know, but from the outside looking in, everybody's doing it. Think about it. You guys are on a path to destruction. You know, and if this how you did it in prison, then, you know, people could see why you were deemed no good, and people could see why you left what you were representing, and people could see why it all turned out the way it turned out. It's not about getting the bag. It's about doing what you like to do. And that's exactly what you guys are doing. You know, taking shots at people here and there, and, you know, worried about somebody else. You know, why can't people just post whatever they want to post? Let them be what they want to be. If they want to be a level 4 shot caller, let them be a level 4 shot caller. You know, who's there that can say they can't? You know, I can't. I could just say, shit, that's what you guys want to do. Be all you can be. Do it the best you can. If you want to talk about people and disrespect people and, you know, be mad at something you have no part of anymore, then, Be all you can be. But don't say you're trying to guide the youth and you're trying to teach them not to go to prison. Don't say that, because that's not what you're doing. With that being said, if you like this video, hit the like, subscribe, comment, share with your family and friends. And to the youth, don't listen to this YouTube shit. It'll get you in a wreck. With that, I'm out. Peace.